Saying to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of Road's Week into the campaigns of Coppertop, Cannoneers. And last time, well, you saw what happened last time. If you didn't, then you need to pause this video, open up a new tab, go to the previous one. It's in a playlist. They're all nice and arranged. Whenever they get sloppy, people bug me, and yeah, and then come back and watch this episode, and you'll know. So we have another Solaris battle. It is going to be a 4v8 because we're just that cool. The enemy isn't capable of actually, challenging us, so we're going to make it easier on them because, well, we brought clan mechs and they didn't. Although in this mission we didn't bring clan mechs. I don't think anyway. Yeah, we didn't bring clan mechs. We brought pirate mechs. Hey, it's the enemy. Is that a Salter? Is that? No, it's an Anubis. Aha, we found an Anubis. Right. The guy who did the model on the Anubis, really good job, dude. Like, it looks really well refined. The only thing I might like is like a slightly better texture on the shoulders, but like, good job in the Anubis. Coming around, what else we got? We have a Hoplite. Hoplite needs a model. Hoplite is an easy model to make, people. It's an oval on legs. It doesn't have arms. Just, please, somebody, Hoplite. They show up a lot in southern space, so maybe that's why you don't see them. Finally taking a break and moving and unpacking. Gotta relax with Mech's destruction. Well, welcome, Mr. T45. Welcome to the stream. What's the black orb around it? It's the ECM bubble. It's a representation so the player can look at that and see, oh, he's got ECM and stealth going on. Budget Nacho's working. Budget Nacho has done a wonderful job. Let's see, can I get this camera low enough to look at you? Oh, we got the Agrimech, the crosscut, I think. It's a pancake that wants to kill you, pretty much. 2 crosscuts. Okay, that's gonna be fun. A cicada, and then some ground vehicles. So nothing too dangerous, really. The Anubis is definitely the most dangerous thing on the field at the moment. Hello, Humongous. Welcome to the stream. So let's get around to actually killing people as soon as we reserve our way out of the starting initiative stuff, because we all have spawn protection, and that's no bueno. Point defense systems are, of course, on point. That's why we have them. And shooting down any attempt of the cicada to attempt to be relevant. There is only 2 relevant cicadas, and one of them is packing a PPC, and the other one is packing a Rack 5. Other than that, you probably don't have a relevant cicada. Just saying. I know some people have built hyper lasers on cicadas, but that's just a meme. You would never actually feel that in a real battle. I mean, you're mercenaries, so there's that. They're sending Agrimex. It's Solaris. It's meant to be the spectacle, the show. They feel the Agrimex because it's crazy and weird, and you love to see the giant chainswords cutting through the mechs. Who wouldn't want to see that? Size goal 134,000 seals. Jesus, my man. You are just the bank. Coil laser cicada. Hey, it's a Javelin. You get an award for least interesting mech. Actually, is it the least interesting? It kind of is. Like, Javelins are really boring. Like, the design is literally a dude. There's nothing weird about the design. There's nothing quirky about the design. And it carries either 2 SRM6s or 4 medium lasers. I mean, that's a little quirky. The fire javelin, not so much, but the normal javelin, I kind of like. The javelin one ends. Hornet, least interesting. No, Hornet is a baby urban mech. They're adorable. The Hornet is one of the few models that I keep the original picture from my Mega Mech 4 because it's just hilarious. It's a generic light mech. Yeah, it is a generic of Generico. Oh wait, no, I need to continue reserving. What am I even thinking? Or an LRM. Okay, yeah, the LRM-15 definitely gives it an interesting quirk. To suddenly show up and I have an LRM-15 with like 8 reloads, that's an interesting thing to show up with. Yeah, I suppose then it's mostly the fire javelin, which just is so incredibly boring. The Wasp looks pretty cool. Wasps can be interesting. Now it would be cool if your victory bonus increased with the number of normal mechs you fielded. I don't know how they do that. Hoplite, you boring. Ooh, it's an ultra autocannon one. Interesting. Normally the Hoplite is an AC-10 and a PPC or something like that. Or AC-5? No, it's an AC-10 and something. Yeah.
What's the plan?
What else we got? We got one more person we're waiting on. Okay.
Holding.
Come forth. We offer this a single round for you to move and do something. Impress me. Watch, he busts out a mine layer. Oh, he might have just busted out of mine layer. He did not. Okay, that's safe. It would have been really, really terrible if he busted out fast cam. Fast cam just ruins everything. It's like, haha, you have just no longer you have lost all your ability to maneuver. How do you feel? It's like, you know what, game? Screw you. Actually, no, I know who I want. I know who I want to shoot this big ass cannon at. The Anubis. Enjoy. Okay, that went nowhere. That got kind of close. If I can knock the Anubis off kilter before the start of next round, then I can kill it. Which is our maiden goal at the moment. Fire! Okay, we hit him with a little bit. Hey, he's not quite there. We also, I think... Yeah, we shot a couple of rounds into the hoplite. I'm loving that. Alright, move up here.
Heading that way.
Position yourself like so, and... Sure, I'll throw in the Warlord to see if I can't nail him with a gas rifle. No, they all went down to the same side. That was less than stellar. Grace! Grace, can you hit the broadside of a barn? I know I'm asking a great, huge question of you. But, like, try it. Just give it a shot.
Locked on target.
Alright, so we scattered a whole ton of damage, and then you broke the gun. Because of course you did.
What's that?
I hate that gun. Round 15. Oh, that was your knockdown. He's not knocked down yet, but we're gonna be able to work on him now. Never hide behind his stuff. Yeah, that's a really bad idea. What? You're supposed? Oh, we're so low on the tier that 15 came up because, of course, we reserved, and so we have a penalty. Whenever you reserve in Rogue Tech, I don't know if it's in BTA, but definitely in Rogue Tech, you take a penalty to your next initiative phase, which can really hurt, especially when you're reserving all the way down to the bottom because the enemy has so many terrible pilots. Ow! Oh no!
There goes the paint job.
Unfortunately, that means taking out this Anubis is going to be much harder than it otherwise needs to be. Oh, he's half of a risk Anubis. That's cute. You almost never see normal Anubises. I would like to see a normal Anubis one of these days. But all you see are risky ones. That's the way the McQuarrie crumbles. He's not on the ground though. What is that? Who has the Thunderbolt? And can I kill you? Soonish. Harasser Thunderbolt platform. Legit, that's what we're dealing with. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. Twin Thunderbolt 5s.
How might I help?
I'm not sure I'd be so thrilled about a Twin Thunderbolt 5, but, like, you do you.
Be there in a jiff.
Alright, see that Anubis? He's right in the middle of a group. Kind of don't want to see him anymore, so if you wouldn't mind, just sort of lay it down on him.
As you wish.
Okay, that was nowhere near. That was dead on, though. Okay, we got that.
Taking a critical hit.
I used to be my career like you, but then I took a Thunderbolt to the leg, actually. I mean, there's literally arrow 4 missiles. You could have just used that. Ooh, Ultra 10s, pulse lasers, and missiles. That is one juicy hoplite. That is a clan hoplite.
Yes, boss.
That's impressive. Gotta give him credit. Alright, we're gonna shoot this again. If the risk silver bullet gas rifle blows up, then you know what? I didn't want it anyway in my company. Fire!
Locked on.
Oh, that looked painful. That looked very painful.
Mech destroyed.
Did you break anything? You didn't. Okay, lovely. So the Anubis is dead, and his friends around him, Thunderbolt is pretty badly banged up, as is the Cicada. Should make life a little bit easier. Rubik's Cube. Yeah, we're just going to continue to focus on here while my Marauder gets blasted away. PPCs plus the missiles equals death. Clan hoplites are tough SMBs. Yeah, the Ultra AC-20 plus the pulse laser. That's actually the same concept that we used on Run and Gun, which is an Ultra AC-20, 3 medium pulse lasers, and an MRM-10. So they brought the clan mech then. Yes, they did. We came in here all hot like, hey, we got way better tech than you, so we're doing like the obvious negative. And they're like, okay, you do that. We're gonna bring clan stuff. Good plan. I like the plan. I think it's a brilliant plan. However, just a thing. Just in case you were wondering. I'm gonna kill you now. Well, maybe not you. Oh, that was one hit. I'll take it. The hoplite is sharing 18 with us. Uh-oh. He gets to shoot his gun at me now. Oh no, they're gonna move the javelin first. They fear me, as they should. A little light damage. Fun stuff, and
Waiting for order.
Well, what would you do? Do that voodoo that you do. This thing has a standard engine, I believe.
Roger.
Target the group. Target the group. Overheat alert? I don't care. With this mech, I don't care. Oh, there goes the javelin.
Heat gauge is
And the
redlining.
harasser. How's it going? Okay, we're still rocking with that gun, with that Gauss rifle.
Receiving you.
So I have to be fair. I normally talk trash about Risk Silver Bullet Gauss rifles, but this one has been performing surprisingly effectively, and I have to give it the credit it deserves. So it is working very well at wiping out light mechs. Ah, you missed. When my Helopolis shoots back at you, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to
Yes,
enjoy
Commander.
every last second of that shell time. Hi there, buddy. Direct target mode. Shape charge. Oh, that hit. And that went right on into him.
That hit something good.
Oh, baby, you are gonna suffer now. Oh, like the Helopolis cannon. Isn't it, guys? If I could put a bigger cannon on it, I would, but for now. Oh, the Helopolis has served us very well for a very long time. The Helopolis has actually served us in two different versions, because originally we captured a primitive one and sort of rebuilt it mostly. And then we got enough parts to break down the primitive one and build it as a royal, and that has been amazing. Can I get 2 cannons? I know there are the parts for it. So Shade has said, and I believe Shade also put a picture on the Discord one time, that he did make a twin cannon version of that. I don't know if there's any mechs in the game that have that capability right now, but I know for a fact that the model has the ability to represent that. Hopefully there is, though. Because, you know, 2 giant cannons seems like exactly what we would be looking for. We're gonna come right out over here, because we're somewhat suicidal. Actually, yeah, we have vigilance. Most open door attack blow themselves up really good, and the blowing themselves up is part of the balance. So once you get your gunnery high enough to reliably use them, they're amazing. The thing is, Simbri's a 10 gunnery, and he jammed the gun the moment he fired it. I have to give credit to you, Mr. Hoplite, Mr. Junior Lieutenant. You deserve the damage you're getting. BTA has dual cannon Helopolis models, so then yeah, it's probably in Rogue Pretty sure I've run into a twin thumper version.
Commander.
Nice. I would like to build a twin sniper version. I don't know how I'd do it, but gosh darn it, I was gonna make it work.
Affirmative.
Kill the hoplite, please. Target his leg, but I mean, he's sort of throws himself in, so you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Hoplite looks like a king crab.
Target eliminated.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's currently using a king crab model instead of, you know, something original and cool, and therefore, you know, badass. I have complained. It has done no good work to complain, but I have complained. Yeah, fire at the crosscut.
Locking on target.
That missed, but it still hit because of the
You
way
have
that.
orders?
Did you? Simbri is a 10 gunnery pilot.
Reporting.
I don't understand, and it infuriates me. Give you the high explosive treatment.
Confirmed.
Oh, that was on. That was also on.
Reporting.
Lovely,
Hit.
so
The heat is
lovely.
frying my internal.
Oh, the crosscut unfortunately got a chance to move and hit me with his gun, you dick. I couldn't get double sniper to work in PTA, but you have more tools available in Rotec. Double thumper is pushing it, but it can be done. Just use mortar 8 and a mortar 4 in each shoulder on mine. Yeah, that's not bad. Mortars are really solid. The ammunition types for mortars make them and I like them a lot. Big Iron is going to be in the shop for a long time.
What's that?
All the damage that he's racking up, it's just not working out for him. Die, please. Ooh, ooh, that's not a good way to go. I mean, it is getting shot at by my giant cannons. See what ends up happening, but still. You know what? I'm just gonna stand still. Why? Because I can kill you faster than you can kill me. Unless, of course, I missed the PPC, in which case I'm gonna need people to back up and help me out.
On the move.
Hi. No risk silver bullet gas rifles anymore. Because clearly we can't hit with them. We're gonna warload. We're just gonna fire PPCs as you.
Got it.
Coin flip!
Awaiting orders.
Halopolis. Halopoli. Halopoli! Note your large laser. Chill out for a little bit and give him more direction. Nice. And go on. One more target to go.
Enemy vehicle.
10 is about what
destroyed.
they get semi-functional. The 12, 13 gunner mark. Usually things like EO and gunner support modules for the jam. Misfire chance me down to super save levels. As slippery as a Canopus performer on aphrodisiacs. That's a little graphic. Big Iron, can you see your target? You cannot. Okay, start moving to your target.
Heading that way.
We'll see if you can beat the artillery. That shall be your challenge.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
Rubik's Cube
Pollen air.
has enough missiles to restart. But I fear
Yes,
that none
Commander.
of you can move faster than Bullet. Hi. That'd be fun. Oh, actually. I'll take the risk. I'll throw the Warlord. 74% chance.
Yes, Commander.
Hit, and... Oh, actually, no, it missed. Otherwise, he would have been dead. Ow, dick.
Light damage, Commander.
Do you want to, like, surrender, dude? Like, you are kind of the last one, and it would be a shame to ruin the paint job.
Heading that way.
No? No, you're just gonna chill? Okay. Enjoy.
Lining them up.
Oh, gonna run the gun.
Done.
Hypersonic direct fire projectiles. His mistake was to move out of cover.
Mission successful.
Perfection in and of itself. So, a nice little pickup. That was supposed to be an 8v8, and we threw it in 4v4. They're more damage to the Marauder than I want, but I mean, come on, it was worth it. Otherwise, it would have been over on turn 2, as we just kept lobbing super heavy missiles, and we would have made no money instead of 500,000 Zeals like we deserved. Yeah, Corsair is gonna need just full bay time. It's not sure how I feel about it. Not sure how I feel about it at all. Modifications. Never give up, never surrender. The common logic of the BattleTech universe. I mean, isn't it the opposite though? Like, you're traditionally expected to bail out of your mech when it's hopeless, and then like ransomed back to your family / nation. The whole chivalrous code era of BattleTech, I've never quite understood. Like, I don't know how to represent that in the game, because like players are never gonna do that. Whole bunch of action going on that we're not really involved in. I'd be asking if you were hiring. 80,000. 9 days for the repairs. Okay, that's a little longer than we wanted. I believe I still have enough people for one more drop before we need to cycle to the end of the month. I could go a 4v4 just for the safeties, but like, come on, it's a 1 skull. We can totally do this, right? Pull everybody out. We've got Bit Flimsy, E1 Welder, Nordicon, and oh, we have multiple people. All right, we're gonna field everybody. Spirits and Storm. Unfortunately, our mechs are a little bit dented, so this may end up being a little bit more expensive than we otherwise might prefer. The maximum cost is a 712,000. We would like to keep that down. If you are a vehicle pilot, go on page 2. If you're an MV, you're on page 2. Definitely not. So MV, MV, V, and MV. There is one dude in Lens 1. And it's E1. E1 Welder is the... Oh no, and Stormwind. Our sole mech pilots on today's mission. I could bring them in Twin Sunspiders. I'm not higher than I thought I was. We're still waiting to hire people. So you're top of the list as soon as we can get there. We'll be checking the store as soon as this mission is done, because then we're going to have to go to the end of the month. Or it could field Savage Wolves. Let's get Lance 2 set up, because they're going to be the less painful Lance to set up. You can get that, Nordicon. You can get the Fujin. Oh no, Spirits gets the Fujin. Sorry, Nordicon. You can get the AWACS. And Rockin can drive the mortar carrier, because that makes sense. Yeah, that does a little bit. And then, God, what kind of mechs do I want to field here? Test drive the cool new Rifleman? Yeah, we could do that. We'll bring the Rifleman. Don't scratch the paint. And just to make sure that we have things covered, Arrow 4s or tandem LRMs? I think Arrow 4s. 240,000. We'll make a little bit of cash off of this mission. It's mostly vehicles because it's safe that way. Oh, rocket. And then we'll expand our stable, making more money along the way. Arrow 4. Arrow 4 because you can't really, well, you can miss, but it's harder to miss with Arrow 4. See what we can get done on that. Shade wanted us to buy his Bombard. Unfortunately, his Bombard is like 14 million seagulls, and it's like, why? Yay, I have 2 AC-20s. Woo! I have a mech that is packing 2 UAC-20s. Although I suppose it would be a cheaper alternative. It's only 50 tons, and so all of these cheap missions that we have to constantly like try and underton ourselves for, wouldn't be as hard. Guided Arrow 4. It has Guided Arrow 4, but it also has normal Arrow 4. Time to grab 4 clan UAC-20s, 1 ton of UAC-20 ammo. How? You can't run that. You literally can't shoot. Oh, you have that, and that's what you've got for ammunition. That sucks. That really does suck. Because you need, I believe, at least 4 tons of ammo. Or is it 2 tons? There's only like a conveyor belt of missiles to the face to say I hate you. Yeah, that is true. Although that would be our other one, the LRM-80. The LRM-80 tandem missile boat, which I want to design. I want to move these support mechs off of mechs that are designed more for direct fire rolls. Because I'm not super happy with it. Oh, it's a nighttime battle because the game doesn't like me. I managed to piss off the game, and the game is like, no. You don't. Oh wow, I haven't been here in a while. I've had some really nasty fights in this valley. You spawn here, move up around, move into here, then the enemy. There's normally an enemy assassination target like back here, like, and then you can try and sneak up this edge or somewhere around here. Yeah, it's a pain. Got 2 mechs, so half of the other stuff flies. That which does not fly. 3.5 skull for 1 skull. Well, it's all about setting expectations. They're off in the distance. We shall find them.
Position confirmed.
Oh, this rifleman is not going to be very quick. They generally aren't. Riflemen are rather slow.
On my way.
Riflemen 2C, even more so.
Understood.
Alright, we have sensor contacts, and we're behind them. Oh, we'll go, my little Fusion.
You got it.
Tell me what you
flat
see.
out.
You see a locust, boring. A crab, interesting. And a phoenix, also boring. Show me that crab. Good night.
Moving one in the back.
Somebody gave you bad intel.
Silent. I am out of SRMs.
Like really bad intel. I may kill 3 mechs before this turn is up. To be fair, they're pretty terrible mechs, but you're not gonna have a good time. Locust is marked.
Confirm.
If we kill Locust. Yeah, this is gonna be a slaughter. They're relevant. Those people just want to show, and you just want to cat. Oh, we got a wasp. It turned around. It's coming back to save people. SRM2. It tried.
I hear ya.
Oh, light carrier. You're in a really, really nice position. We'll direct fire that.
Sweat.
Hi. Mr. Phoenix. Phoenix!
Take this.
Wait for it. Oh my god. I didn't expect that to work.
Stay down.
Popping in the rear talking about a slaughter of slaughters.
What's
I
up,
know.
boss?
And we're not even done.
Roger.
Savage Wolf. Guideds? No. Standards. He'll enjoy it.
Firing at enemy 6. Ready to rock.
Rifleman 2C. Gonna set up like so. It's a bit of a difficult
Roger,
shot, but that's
skipper.
okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, if I ranged it, yeah, it would not like it if I ranged it. Just fire standard mode.
Accuracy. Through.
Gone. Just
Tango
gone.
is trash, skipper.
Wow. That was beautiful. There are levels of beautiful, and we have eclipsed them. This is brutal. I haven't even seen a boss have this big of an advantage. I know!
What do you need?
The game is normally like trying to screw us at every corner, and here it is like, here is the most optimal angle to just do anything you want.
Roger.
We are looking for one more unit, though. Alright, there's an urban... Oh, ooh, that's a nasty urban mech. That's a really nasty urban mech. Thank you for the slaughter. When did I turn on needs mode? I don't know. I'm gonna lay down a nice big minefield on top of this urban mech.
How's it going?
Illusion will position itself in such a way in that it can utterly murder Mr. Rocket Carrier, because we're not gonna have any of that. No, no, no. The number of mines here is starting to become distressing.
Oh, it's on now.
I would not advise walking into
Hostile
that.
removed.
Pretty sure this qualifies as a war crime. I hate crime, and thanks
Multiple
to
weapons with no ammo.
sexual assault all in one. That might be pushing it a little bit.
All right.
Where
Full speed.
you can't be the last mech unless they also under-tiered themselves. In which case, what kind of moron are you? Enemy turn. Yeah, that didn't work out for you now, did it?
What can I do for you?
Light carrier. Set him up, knock him down. Hit him with all the flares.
Firing everything I've got.
Time to announce his presence to the world. Flares also do heat damage, which is fun.
Need something, Chief?
Savage Wolf. Sit still, take aim. And guideds would only be a 24. You know, we're just gonna barbecue this sucker. Enjoy.
Firm.
That was on. That was also on. You not only took out a trash can, you surrounded it with mines. No, nobody could throw our trash. Alright, so that was quick and easy. And that. He was like, wait a second, hang on here. We gotta get to the bottom of this one. Oh, that was perfectly executed in any way that you might want to imagine. So most of them didn't even have half a moment to figure out what's going on. Clearly someone gave them the wrong information about the direction the enemy was going to come from. They even had time to correct their mistake. It didn't help. The mines weren't for the Irby. They were thinking out salvage teams thinking about salvaging that piece of crap. Hello, Noble. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that worked out too easily.
New target acquired.
Not so noble, just subscribing was for 3 months on a 2-month streak. Thanks so much, my man. Sending out my heart bees to you. If you have any Urban Mech emotes, folks, you need to be spamming them in chat right now to support the people who support the channel as they keep things going, to keep the lights on. Sort of. I mean, we're not quite there yet, but maybe someday. No, probably not. But a man can dream. No. But yeah, that's very nice. Killing the rocket launcher Irby before he could actually... He was probably the most dangerous mech on the entire field, too. Because his rockets could have, like, almost wiped out one target. Oh, we have 3 months of rent saved up. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, all of my pilots are now exhausted. It's going to take more than 3 days to get anything done. So, we need to go to the hiring hall. We can buy Jazzman and Sea Lion. What names? We can't buy Kraken. Kraken is a Ronin and therefore unrenamable. So let us find our 2 brand new pilots. Jazzman. Actually, no, let's see Sea Lion.
Good to go.
Oh no, never mind. They're both. Never mind. Okay.
I'm here.
Customize. You are Durando. Solaris would like to discuss the lack of entertainment. I was I do want to be a vehicle pilot. Is this a vehicle pilot? Are we talking about a vehicle pilot right now? Oh yeah, we are. Oh, we've got only vehicle pilots. All right, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer then. Awesome. All right. No, so noble 12. Welcome. Up. That's 45. 12. There we go. And then we got one more vehicle pilot to name.
What now?
New target acquired.
3 in a row. I know, it was amazing. There we go. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Humongous been with us for 3 months now, sending out my Harfies. Again, folks, spam them in the chat if you got them. That does give me 2 vehicle pilots, but that's not actually enough to field a mission. So, to the command center, or not the command center, the store. If we had a rush mission, I would totally take it, but we don't. Well, maybe I could take it with just 2 vehicles. An AWACS and an Ifrit can do a lot of damage. I volunteer to be a vehicle pilot. Oh, I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, 14 million for 2 AC-20s. It's like, why? The 10-ton Lance is tempting, because it's a 10-ton Lance. Like, 10-ton melee plus 1 accuracy. I don't know what it would do. Doesn't it just attack afterwards? Yeah, for like 35 damage. Small life pulse is boring. Quick sell. The heat bank is somewhat interesting, but not worth it. And I'm good on thumper ammo. Last time played BattleTech at the start of 2020 and it ran quite badly. Is it better now? I think it runs better. I've never had a huge amount of trouble with it, but if you have, I know they've been working on a whole bunch of fixes for it, so maybe. Especially if it was at the start of 2020, they've done a lot of work on it since then. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna buy it. I will buy this because apparently Gray is complaining about not being able to get his hands on land turbines. I'm okay with the V-Pilot so long as something has a PPC eventually. That will be the plan. Alright, do we have anything to actually sell to these people? I don't know. Do I have... Like, we've gotten no salvage? So I don't think we do. Because it's Solaris, you're not allowed to salvage anything. You know what? I think we're just going to run to the end of the month and see what recycles. 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh, we're down to 5 million seals. Taking big chunks out of my income. A 2.8 million seals every month. That's craziness. Big Iron needs another 4 days of patchwork. That's how much damage it took. Iron Hall is still empty. I'll check the end of the week. Iron Hall, what you got? Nothing. No pilots. They don't like you. I actually don't know if it's Happy New Year. No, it wouldn't be. I mean, we're kind of close to it. Week 156 would have been the New Year. Is Grace... Oh, right. Grace's guns are probably still busted. Isn't spring now? I mean, maybe. 4 more days on you for the Silver Bullet Gauss rifles, because of course it is. Grace, you're garbage. You're utter trash. Which I suppose is fitting considering you're a Corsair. But, like, still... You're hurting me deep down inside. I suffer pain every moment. Is it time to go back out to real conflict? We were kind of hoping that a Solaris League would kick up. And it hasn't yet. We have a new month, so maybe there's some interesting 1v1 battles. Or if it's all 4v4, I'm just like so over the 4v4. I want one-on-one matches, dude. I want to see a single mech mano-y-mano. Oh, these are all travel missions. Boring. Like, we could travel. Nothing stops us from doing it, but... Wow, that's a lot of recovery missions. Holy crap. Ooh. Solaris VII Patrol. If we want to travel... All kinds of stuff we could do. I don't know if I want to travel, though. I do want to continue to hang out on Solaris until the League starts up, but I don't know when the League starts. Lousy pay? Yeah, they all pay pretty badly. That's pretty standard, though. The company's expensive. Time skip to Solaris this month? I don't know what that means. Oh, I do need to check the store, though, because the store will have reset. I don't know if there's anything really cool in the store. There's links in the store. That's interesting. Oh, it's a Star League links too. ERPPC. Cloud Burster, which we can actually buy, although if I recall correctly, this thing is like 2 AC5s and that's it. 2 large lasers. Ooh. It's pretty terrible. Sprint Helo Chopper is 2 sets of bomb mines because somebody's feeling that. I was about to say something else and it kind of stumbled over itself. Duralast Quick Cell Armor. I don't know what that means. Same heat bank. Lamb Booster Packs, 80%. Special equipment adds unique upgrades to mech. This uses a special op, requires 80% tons carry capacity. Lamb Turbine provides 1.2 hex jump distance, but this is a specialist equipment. Interesting. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. You never know when you need it.
New equipment available.
Airburst mortar rounds, infinite. I could use some of these. Especially because we're kind of looking at getting more
New
mortars.
equipment available.
Mine clearance Salrams. Would you be interested in the MechWarrior game in the Star League era? Maybe. I mean, it would really depend on what part of the Star League era. Duralast Pixel armor means you're better off strapping plywood to your mech armor. Probably. So nothing really good, unfortunately, this month in terms of stuff. I mean, there's an 810 combat shield, but like, who would need an 810 combat shield? Minus 16% damage taken.
New equipment available.
And of course, the Typhoon urban combat vehicle. Well, that's not bad actually. AC-20 on it. Any black market? No, there's no black market. Don't even ask about the black market. So the wiki says there'll be a new season event that gives you the choice to join or not. And
New target acquired.
Bit Flimsy has been with us for 3 months on a 3-month streak. Been Bit standing for 3 months. Thank you so much, my man. Been a few months since I played BattleTech, and those mechanical jumps are still busted good. No idea, but I'm sending out my heartbeats right now to Bit Flimsy. Thank you so much for being with us for these so long time. I do appreciate it, and hopefully you will have a wonderful time with us. All right, we're definitely gonna have to do something though. So, oh, I do need to check the barracks, make sure nobody's leveled up, because I don't think I've checked in the last little while.
Orders.
Hey, by the way, Bit Flimsy, what special ability do you want? Do you want gunnery, piloting, guts, or tactics?
Standing by. Yeah.
Clueless. Being a bit clueless here. Just gonna get him more piloting. Guts is not super important.
Need something,
A1
Chief?
welder. A1 welder, I don't think he's here. So I think he said he wanted gunnery. Bandit. But if he doesn't like that, well, theoretically there is a retrainer button that I can use.
Reporting.
Gamroth, you don't need it because you're a vehicle pilot.
Yeah.
Holy Inquisition doesn't have it.
Yes,
Humongous
Commander.
new.
Yes.
Ready for orders.
Hager new.
Good to go.
Monobrow. Mech pilots, these are actually useful to you.
Training confirmed.
Talk about timing. If I hit things a bit more often, they can't kill me. Alrighty, so we will put it into gunnery then.
I'm here.
You want bandit or focus fire? So bandit gives you a 25% increased chance of causing critical damage and +6 to clustering roll modifiers. That's good for things like LRMs. And focus fire gives you a 6% improved called shot modifier and -1 recoil. Both of them are pretty solid.
You have orders?
Commander.
No,
Yup.
no,
Standing
no,
by.
Good to go.
no. How close? Ooh, Shade is almost there. Shade's getting
Good to go.
close. Rocket can pick up some more gunnery. I like auto cannons, I know, but focus fire. Alrighty, we'll get you some focus fire.
Training complete.
Do PPCs recoil? I don't think so.
Yeah.
They might, but I
Mech warrior
don't
training
believe so.
complete.
Some of that tactics.
Training confirmed, Commander.
One of the most important abilities in the game, tactics now.
Waiting.
Tactics used to be such a dumb
Commander?
stat, and now
Commander?
it's amazing.
Orders.
Receiving you. Aye, aye.
Ready.
Alright, that's everybody.
Commander.
Didn't actually need all that much work.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Alright, I need to do... Oh, the recovery missions just play so terribly. It's because they know you can cheese them so easily, so they don't give you anything for it. 4v4 deathmatch. Woo. Clear everybody out. Beautiful, wonderful. Alright, the cheapest lance I can field, I believe, is you, and you, and you. Beautiful. Okay, you can drive that. Weighted lizard. Drives the Holopolis. The Talus is Leaks. And Texas Red is Shades. Beautiful. Under 200,000. We'll make about 500,000. I challenge you to a metallic slap fight. Interesting. How have the fight's been going so far? Wonderfully. In fact, the last mission that we had lasted all of like 5 minutes because we got behind the entire enemy force and utterly obliterated them in the space of like 2.5 rounds. It was a slaughter. War crime territory. It's not a war crime. I mean, we didn't, I don't think. They signed a waiver. I'm sure of it. It's Solaris. Of course they signed a waiver. Who knows? They must have signed something because we did blow up all of their stuff and the lawyers didn't come for us just yet. Unless that's where all the actual pay goes. Because 718,000 is nothing. But if all of our pay is currently going to pay lawyers in order to keep us from getting sued, then I suppose that would make a certain amount of sense. Annoying, but a certain amount of sense. We're also so close to getting our upgrade for our training pods, which will be fun. We just need a little bit more time. And then from the training pods, I think I really do want to work on the medbay, just because the medbay will be more useful once we leave Solaris and start doing more active work. So, farming Solaris for cash. It is what we do. It's not a war crime if you agree to do that. Exactly. Alright, where is the enemy? The other thing I like about Solaris fights is they're quick. Like, you get into a fight, you beat people up, and then you move on. The thing I don't like about Solaris fights, I don't get stuff, and that annoys me, because I like stuff. Like, money is nice, but stuff is stuff. This guy understand it's not a war crime country. I wasted Duncan. Really explains Solaris 7 well in that commercial team. Do we see the enemy? We do see the enemy. It is an urban mech. An interesting urban mech. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Start to get a move.
Hauling in.
We'll take some cover. Ooh, I have a target. Hi, you're another urban mech. Okay.
Got it.
Heat lasers? Nope, didn't work. I had hope. Just started a new month of Solaris. The only problem is they're either solo duels or 4v4v4 3-way matches.
No luck.
How is this a problem? I'm jealous. I want those fights.
Standing by.
I very much would prefer to have my company a little bit more, you know, able to take one-on-ones. Because one-on-ones are fun. But the total lack of duels is really kind of annoying me. Because that's why I came here. Ha! You missed! We probably shouldn't taunt them that much. After all, eventually they will manage to hit the broadside of the barn and then just pain will reign. And we don't want that. Oh, hello there. It's a pack hunter too. Interesting. Oh, we actually got through his armor. Okay, that's not terrible. He's gonna move now, which will probably actually make him easier to hit than he currently is, but still. I can work with that. He's gonna boost. Okay. And another missed PPC. 75 damage. Are duels league only matches? Not always. You can find duels for other places.
Commander.
In one of our campaigns, we had a whole ton of duels that we ended up taking. One-on-ones, 2v2s, that kind of thing. It was very good. Made us a really decent amount of cash. Hi, hello there.
Confirmed.
That missed. That got in the neighborhood, so I'll take it. They're all league only matches? I mean, here, yeah, on Solaris, it's all. Ooh, it's a K9. On Solaris, you're only fighting for the league. That's why we're not allowed to take salvage, because that would not be sanctioned. One more, it's standard mech. Hit us with a PVC, because of course he did. We're gonna break your face. You haven't realized it yet,
Commander?
but it's gonna hurt. And it's gonna be yours. Where's your damage? You actually don't have any. How about yours? You also don't have any. Machine guns and a large laser. PPC AC2. Oh, you're actually a really garbage one. Okay. I can work with that. I don't need to worry about him too much. We're gonna head for here. Gives us some movement.
Let's go.
It's not super great, all things considered, but it will work for our current purposes. So fire away. Double tap. Actually, no, we missed one of them and brought down the house. No option or wood. Can I go pirate and steal the salvage? Yeah, we wish.
Receiving you.
There have been some mechs that I wish I could have grabbed, but no. It is impossible.
No shooting, just running.
Hi, you're dead. I don't know if you realize that yet, but like, I'm about to completely rock your world. If I miss, then unfortunately, then you're probably going to survive until next turn. It will be very, very painful. We're currently suffering some negative hit modifiers because of that sea strike. However, we still managed to basically max out his instability. Deputy Dog. You have RK9. It's pretty fun. Who else is next? Mr. 20 over there in the corner. Are you a javelin? Hopefully not. What are you? Do I know? Oh, you're another packer. Interesting. Ow. So he's a wannabe Hollander.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Damage ain't minor. You're a 50-ton mech and he hit you with an ERPPC clan. That is what we call a problem. You gonna keep jumping? Or are you gonna run? No, you're gonna run. Move for the strike and miss the strike. That had to have been a charge based on the distance, so you don't get to shoot. And now you're unsteady. Standing in front of an assault battle mech. Or no, it's not a battle mech, it's an omni mech. So you probably didn't think this one through as much as you thought you did. Oh yeah. Yeah, that did not go the way that I think he wanted. Pirates take what they want. And there's no in-game option to do that. Another punch. Deputy Dog going for the kick. Deputy Dog missing the kick. Poor, poor Deputy Dog. That's 2 mechs that charged, and I do think that I will be able to. Apparently somebody fired something, but we have to view the massive cityscape instead. It would have been too graphic for television. Urban mech bouncing back. Fire, missing with his PPC. Didn't even bother firing the AC-2, so there is that.
Awaiting orders.
The Halopolis could totally shoot Deputy Dog. However, the Halopolis is not going to do that, because if it did, its weapons are splash. However, this Urban Mech did move very helpfully out of the range. But I can do that. Bringing down the house.
Standing by.
Alright, Texas Red. Who's moving when? 17, you're on 22. You're not unsteady yet, though. But let's get a little bit of movement going on here. Gonna save Deputy Dog for later. I don't really need to worry about him. But I do want to knock this guy over, because it'll be nice and easy.
Taking the shot.
Beautiful. Hey, even for me broke. Solaris, nothing is too graphic.
I think.
For a reason to have 8 of them when I can table up again. Why would you field 8 urban mechs? This feels like a terrible plan. It's gotta be 1 or 22. It's gotta be the pack hunter. Plan ERPPC and nothing else. He's gonna go for a kick and miss that kick as well. I don't know what it is that has gotten the enemy to think that they need to try and kick my mechs.
Ready for orders.
I'm not gonna complain since it's turned them into basically sitting ducks, but like, dude, it is a little weird. By a little weird, I mean like, what is going on here? I think I can run for the 2. Apparently not. That's unfortunate. Because I want to shoot you in the back and kill you completely and totally. You know what? We should be able to kill multiples. So I'm just gonna do this. Fire!
Got it.
No more Deputy Dog. No one suspects the Urban Inquisition. I suppose that's the thing.
Mech
Actually, with
destroyed.
warfare can't go wrong with Lady Climbers.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, Rubik's Cube, don't even bother moving. You're already in his back. That was some really poor decision making on his part.
Salvage that.
What's the plan?
And waited. Just dump some fire.
Good to go.
And that's everybody. But you can't outrun it. Yes, this is true. You can absolutely outrun it.
Mission successful.
I was never going to be able to keep up. It's 2-3 with jump jets. Woo! Rubies are mobile turrets. Yeah, that's definitely one way to describe them. They're designed for urban combat. I mean, that's why they're called urban mechs. They hide in alleyways, powered down, wait for somebody to pop by, then you turn on, walk around the corner after them, and shoot them in the back. Mobile is debatable. Well, so the thing that doesn't make urban mechs work for the most part in tabletop is the fact that everybody gets to shoot at the same time. So it's not like you can turn on, move out of cover, shoot, and pull back before they can do anything. You move out of cover, and now you get to shoot at him, but he gets to shoot at you. And if he's got like heavy guns in his arms and he can just turn around, he can even shoot you if you're right behind him. So it's not the most brilliant strategy ever. It can move under its own power. Yeah, not very fast, but it'll get there. 60 rate of fusion core. It's tiny, tiny, little tiny baby engine. Although, then there is the flip side of that. The Annihilator, which does basically the same thing, except more guns. Because if it didn't work the first time, it'll work 4 times later. Not the worst plan in the world, to be honest. Continue to fix my mechs, my poor mechs. Put Grace at the top, because Grace will take forever. Text is red, that's perfect. We wanted a nice descending order. It's just all recovery missions. What pays the best? 673? Yeah, it's a 2.5 skull pays the best. Off-season capture match. See, we're not taking any of that. I mean, I could just show up and annihilate everybody. But I think that it's a better plan if I show up and just slip right on by. Never give him the chance. Pardon me. Let's see, I would like to have plate and pyro. The dynamic duo. Do you have skulls? We should be able to do this. We'll show up, we'll steal, we'll leave. How does the fusion core worth math? So it's mech tonnage divided by fusion core size. Right? No, fusion core size divided by mech tonnage, and that's your number for your walk. So a 60 rated fusion core divided by 30, because the mech's 30 tons, is 2, so it's a 2-3. An Atlas is a 300 rated fusion core. It's a 100-ton mech. 300 divided by 100 is 3, so it's a 3-5. You can field a company of Urbies for the financial cost of a heavy Omni. You could also field quite a few Annihilators, or not Annihilators. You could field quite a few Awesomes, and I kind of feel like the Awesomes would be a better deal, because the Awesomes are faster, have more firepower, and are cheap. Now I can design better mechs in game. In game, we get to cheat. We can use off-brand fusion cores. But yeah, that's basically how the math works. In things like Mech Online, also you're allowed to have middle weights that you're just not supposed to have. And the main reason for that is because each of those speeds, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 8, etc. All those speeds are discrete actual like kilometers per hour speed. So if you're playing in real time, then it changes things around. And because BattleTech isn't going to limit us to only the on fusion weights, it allows us to work with sort of weird movement rules. It can be odd, but you're going to want to stick to the main weights for the most part. Although, just watch to see how much... Oh, good. How much play there is in that. Oh, 558. We're going to try and blitz through this mission as fast as we can.
Interface initiated.
I believe in it. Capture the flag. How close can I get? Please be close. It's not terrible. Oh, that is truly close. That is very close. Yes, that is 2 turns away close. Confirm me. You'll sneak on through, steal, and leave.
Time to get dirty.
Ready?
Hi guys, what you doing? What'd you bring? You brought a Hunchback of Notre Dame, a Merlin, a Ghost, I'm gonna guess. It's a Griffin, but it's probably a Ghost. And probably another Ghost. I'm basing this purely on the hand things. Anyway. Reserve and Reserve. We're gonna let them go first. Let them make the first mistake. Yep, definitely a ghost. Oh wow, maybe not. Wow, that was a lot. HVS and Mech were allowed midways because they're not tied to the 30-meter headsets. Yes. Engine tonnage is determined by a giant table carefully calculated so the big mechs have more engine weight percentage-wise than small ones. Yeah, figuring out exactly engine weights is not something that I want to do ever. There's a formula for it, and I don't know what the formula is. I used to, but I don't anymore. Ah, X-Pulse lasers. That's... You're talking about a good time right there. Are you also gonna have... Yes, you are. The full pirate shenanigans. Bursting out six shots per. And something broke on your mech, so that's good. And finally the Merlin. No connection. Hold on. Just slap a 300 clan XXL engine in an early with clan mask and do some illegal street racing. First of all, I don't know if there's the weight for that.
What's up, boss?
Second of all, what makes you think people haven't done that before?
I copy.
We're gonna target the Merlin because I'm hoping that I can actually manage to get something. Good evening. How is Solaris treating us? Pretty well so far. It might get a little bit sideways on this particular mission, but we're
On my
hoping
way.
not.
Double time.
Mr. X-Pulse jerkface. Enjoy this.
Engage.
Enjoy the heat. I brought it just for you. Mr. Bale. That was a bad mind drop.
Receiving you.
Alright, that'll get me up to 4, but it'll be closer than ever. Also, that's a huge minefield. 464? Ooh. That's what you want to see. Beautiful. It's so gorgeous. If I stop here, they're going to know that I'm picking up the envoy. And then they'll freak out about it. And then they'll try and kill me. And I don't want to die. No, they're griffins. They are legitimate griffins. I don't want to get any closer than that than I have to. I shall reserve. I want their ghosts to go first. Solaris drift. Griffin gonna back up. Ow. Ow. Jeez,
Internal
the accuracy.
structure damage.
Alright, that worked out, I guess.
I'm showing minor damage.
Heat is increasing, and that's all that matters here. Oh, the pain. All of that pain. But they are cooking themselves, so there is that. They're cooking themselves to get there. So I might be able to
Minimal
pull
damage
something
on that
off.
hit.
Receiving you.
The AWACS. Rex is gonna hover
Acknowledged.
just outside. Oh, nope, he was in the zone. I didn't want him to be in the zone.
Locked on target.
I hit that.
Waiting for orders.
I wanted Pyro to be the one to pick up this this carton of goodies. Because the Ifrit is faster. Oh, goodness. The escape zone is dead ahead.
Commander.
Pyro make it? Pyro can totally make it. Do I need to totally make it? The answer is no. Return like that.
Understood. Moving fast.
Provide myself with a little bit of defense. The easy way is mech tonnage times walk move.
Protect the asset. It's under attack.
That hurt a lot. Getting bad out here. There ain't much armor left on that right side. Now Griffin. Okay, he's going nuts on the effort. They're cooking themselves pretty hard to do this. I'm a little surprised they haven't exploded. No, at least he shut down. Yeah, we got 34 armor left on that side. And once it's gone, it goes
Standing
down.
by.
I can't afford to chill. Can I get 5 at all? That'll present the left side.
Copy that.
Oh, it just ends now. I had been wondering about that.
Mission
Okay.
successful.
Yeah, that made it easy. Alright, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube, so to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you're listening, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. It lets YouTube know that you like what you're seeing, and if you don't like what you're seeing, leave a comment to let me know what you don't like seeing. And also, secretly, that will enable me to work with the algorithm, because you won't have realized that you're actually supporting the channel, even with your hate. And I'll see you all in the next episode.